He put stores in this community so that folks in the neighborhood can have jobs. So folks in the neighborhood could learn how to be entrepreneurs and leaders. And that is exactly who Nipsey Hussle
with that gift either. But she looked good, huh?
Hey, tell her again. Tell her again.
Right? You have no turn.
Telling her all week. She been making me look better, you know?
The glitzy facade of fame and fortune often hides a much darker reality, and the escalating controversy surrounding Shawn Diddy Combs is beginning to expose what some are calling the entertainment industry's most explosive scandal yet. If you thought the life of a music mogul was all about chart-topping hits and extravagant parties, it's time to look again. A swirl of allegations, secret recordings, and whispered connections is revealing a world driven by power struggles, betrayal, and shadowy dealings that could rattle the very foundations of celebrity culture. Now, in a shocking twist, names like Lauren London and Nipsey Hussle have emerged in the narrative, sparking questions and revelations no one saw coming.
I've lost someone who has inspired others, who has came from the ground all the way to the...
What began as a trial centered on Diddy's alleged misconduct has quickly unraveled into a tangled web of connections. So complex and surreal, it's hard to believe. This story is no longer just about Diddy. It's about the circle he kept close, the allies, the enablers, and those who may have been unwittingly pulled into the chaos. Among the names drawing the most attention is Lauren London, once seen primarily through the lens of her grief over the loss of Nipsey Hussle. She's now at the center of growing speculation. Alleged ties to powerful industry figures have cast her public image in a new light, leaving many to wonder what role, if any, she truly plays in this unfolding drama.
Never was I prepared for anything like this, so bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna Ermias was asleep one morning, and I was watching him because I used to love to just watch him sleep. And I wrote him a text while he was sleeping so that when he woke...
It all started when the whispers began. Right around the time jury selection kicked off for Diddy's trial. During the process, potential jurors were asked about their familiarity with the surprising list of A-listers, including Cassie and Lauren London. At first, London's name seemed oddly out of place. She's never been known for controversy, at least not publicly. But as the trial progressed, her name kept resurfacing, and not in ways anyone anticipated. Online sleuths and curious fans began digging, unearthing old interviews, photos, and stories that now seem to carry a different, more unsettling weight. The once revered image of her relationship with Nipsey Hussle is being re-examined under a harsh new light, one that raises more questions than answers and blurs the line between public perception and hidden reality.
Feels like to be here at the Grammys tonight.
Man, just excited, you know, inspired to keep making music. You know what I mean? It's my first album. I've been saying that all day. To be nominated on my debut, that means a lot. You know?
It means stay in the business is what that means. I know as artists we doubt ourselves a lot, but it's nice to have this validation.
Yeah, and like, you know, we try not to let awards and accolades validate us, but it's nice to see
The beloved rapper and community advocate was tragically gunned down in broad daylight in 2019, a loss that sent shockwaves around the world. Officially, his death was attributed to Eric Holder, a man reportedly driven by a personal feud. But for years, conspiracy theories have lingered, hinting at something far more complex, a deeper plot involving powerful figures quietly operating behind the scenes. Now, as Diddy's trial casts an unflinching light on the darker corners of Hollywood and the music industry, those long-standing suspicions are gaining new momentum. Some voices are even daring to suggest that Nip, as a fiercely independent, self-made artist, may have posed a threat to the very gatekeepers of the industry, possibly including Diddy himself. What was once dismissed as rumor is now being re-examined with chilling curiosity.
Now, look at Diddy, for instance. Let's take a look at. He has videos. He has videos of the parties. Now, what I've heard, which I don't know how much of it is mainstream media, I don't really follow the story that much. But what I've heard from friends that are attorneys and friends that have represented for Aegis, here's a bidding war.
But here's where things start to get murky. By her own admission, it was Lauren London who introduced Nipsey Hussle to Diddy at a birthday party for Cassie. At the time, the connection seemed innocent enough. But now, with new scrutiny on everyone involved, fans and insiders are starting to ask tougher questions. Was Lauren simply a bridge between two influential men? Or was her role far more complex? What's raising eyebrows is how her relationship with Diddy appeared to deepen, just as Nipsey's career was hitting new heights. And then, there are the resurfaced comments Lauren made in an interview after Nipsey's death. Comments that some say carry an eerie undertone. She shared that Diddy had been a source of comfort during her grief.